My name is Garrett Titus. I'm a project manager with Lincoln Builders of Ruston, graduate of Construction Engineering Technology program. Lincoln Builders does commercial building construction. Specifically at Louisiana Tech, we've built numerous student housing projects, the Davison Athletic Complex, the baseball complex, softball and soccer complex, press box and suites at Joe A. Stadium.
When it comes to the CET program, there are actually a lot of different job avenues you can take, whether that be more on the project management side. There's also estimators, so if you're really good with math and Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that, that's another avenue you can take. We also have opportunities for land surveyors as well, who actually get to make a lot of money and be outside and travel a bit more than the stereotypical CET major would. If you're good at time management and communication, it'll be a pretty good major for you to go into, as long as you're willing to learn and put in that effort for the engineering curriculum that we have to learn. Once you get higher up into your studies, it'll really be beneficial.
So I think a particularly interesting aspect of our program is a lot of the labs and projects that we have to do as part of the curriculum. I remember one in particular was a turbine challenge as a part of the hydraulics class. There's just numerous labs and group projects that you get to work on and really get some experience that you can't find elsewhere around campus.
The senior design project was really cool. Everybody got to do some part of this huge project that seemed too big to be able to accomplish. Being able to do something together for a bigger goal was definitely the coolest thing I did.
My specific experience at Louisiana Tech, getting my bachelor's degree in CET and sticking around for my master's business administration from the College of Business, prepared me well for my daily duties, specifically in how we have to balance the technical aspect of dealing with design teams, engineers, with the financial aspect and the accounting that goes along with it.
The professor and student relationship, I think, is a really good aspect that CET does very well. With your employer or your employees, you're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to tell them things that you might not want to tell them, or ask questions. Going to your professor and being like, hey, I don't understand this. This is hard for me, is like a really big thing that CET does.
My favorite part about the program is probably how tangible the things we learn are. We learn how to do a lot of things that as soon as you graduate you can use, like estimating, learning how to do that on the computer, and then getting an internship and immediately using that software at the job.
This program has given me an immersive look into the field. Our professors and lecturers do a really good job of structuring our classes and our projects the same way that you would experience when you're actually working in the field. We have to still learn a lot of the basic engineering fundamentals that a civil engineer would have to learn. Our curriculum is more focused on the application base and less on the design. So we still have a lot of engineering aspects, and we still have to have a lot of that core curriculum and the fundamentals of the calculus. It's less design based and more application based.
So I'd say the best advice I can give to someone who choosing a major in the CET program is that you need work experience while you're still young and able to make mistakes that may not be as costly to you. So I started my career at Lincoln Builders, an internship during my junior and senior year at Louisiana Tech, assisting their project managers, kind of serving in a project engineer role.
Before my junior year of college, I worked for a guy in Monroe. I got to do some hands-on experience on construction site, and it was all residential work. It gave me my job now.
2 summers ago, I worked as a project controls intern for Train, the HVAC company, and there I focused mainly on the pre-construction phases and also the post-construction phases of a construction project. Last summer, I worked as a construction design build intern for Burns & McDonnell, and there I learned a lot about the execution phase of the construction process.
I've taken one co-op internship, and I'm currently doing an internship right now with AGS.
In the field experience or on-site experience will be the most value to you once you graduate.
One of the bigger things is your willingness to learn. You can learn all about CET, but if you're not willing to work when you graduate, then it might not be for you.
In my field and any industry that you choose to pursue, I feel like your communication is of the utmost importance. You deal with a variety of people from all different backgrounds and trying to coordinate work amongst those different individuals. Communication is really key.
Communication-wise, communicating with your peers, being like, okay, let's work as a team, and not let's work individually, but hey, let's help each other and let's help lift up each other. I think that's a very good aspect that CET had.
The AGC and ASTT student chapter is the two-part, the Associated General Contractors of America and the North American Society of Churchless Technology student chapter. It's a student involvement group centered around the CET program, even though we have members from other programs around the College of Engineering and Science. They do a lot of student activities.
A lot of what we do is planning for our volunteer events, and also we do a lot of prepping for our conferences that we have in the spring quarter. We usually go on about 2 or 3 conferences a year. They've had one in Vegas, there's been one in Orlando, Florida. We recently had one in San Diego, California, and then on the NASTT side, we've been to Portland, Oregon, Providence, Rhode Island, and this year we're going to Denver, Colorado.
AGC is sort of like this bridge between business, construction world, and student CET world. The main thing they did at Tech was connect students with contractors. I got a lot of scholarship through AGC. It's helped me meet other students, meet other professors, different companies, mainly networking.
Another thing with AGC is I got to be involved with this estimating competition. I had to estimate a 16-story hotel. That was huge. And then my second year we did a tarmac for an airport. We ended up winning 3rd place. Having the opportunity to do that and be on a team, accomplish something that is hard to accomplish. It's just really rewarding and just fun to look back on and be like, I did that.
And I think the student involvement was just paramount in my development going through my senior year. The connections you make, the opportunities you get to meet students from other student chapters, other programs around our state and around the South that we were able to go and mingle with. Compare and contrast kind of what the industry is looking for. And I think you don't get that level of experience, that level of exposure outside of being involved in some of these student activities.
I was originally a civil engineering major. I heard from some of my friends that the CET program was a bit more hands-on and immersive and focused less on just the concept, but also like the concept and application at the same time at an earlier rate.
I chose CET because I knew somebody that had already been through it. He told me about the program, told me likely that I'd have a job as soon as I graduated. You can graduate faster because we take less hours.
I think what inspired me to pursue a career in this field really are the people that are involved. I come from a family that made a living in this industry, and specifically the blue-collar work that goes into everything that we enjoy.
The construction field can be really hard because there's a lot of moving parts. I think anybody can do this job. Anybody can be in construction if you really truly like it and you're really truly motivated to do it.